Big Hard Books and Classics with your host, Alan Mahan. Why, howdy, pards. Hey there. Alan here. How you doing tonight? Well, I hope. Very well. I'm here to do the Great Gatsby 100 tag, because Sherri and I, her channel is Books and Radio Plays, and Greg at Another Bibliophile Reads, link to all this below in the box. Sherri wanted to read The Great Gatsby on its 100th publication anniversary, which is April 10th. So if you have read this novel before, you want to reread it, now's your chance. You got a day. If you've never read it, here's your opportunity. It's a really quick read. Do I call it easy? Maybe. I mean, 4 principal characters. I'm going to pay attention to the other ones peppered in this time. I'm going to call this my 4th read of the book. I like the book so much I bought it twice. Got 2 copies of The Great Gatsby. Got 2 copies of several books, and I won't get into why. So there's 5 prompts, questions, and I'm going to take some people. I have some books to hold up to. Take some people in the end this time. The first one, do you like parties? Name a book with a big or small party in it. And I chose this book, a book so heavy, I read it twice. I've read War and Peace twice now, and we'll read it again. And look at this pristine copy I have. It's of the Anthony Briggs edition. There's no marginalia by me, no annotations. I used some of this, and then at the end I used a bookmark and wrote my little annotations on this. So good on me, huh? I love this copy, but I'm not gonna French flaps. I just love it. So I'll be rereading this in the next year or 2 to come. Prompt 2. Oh, a lot of parties in there, from small parties of like 2 couples to grand balls with princesses even, and princesses. 2. What would you do to get the love of your life back? Name a book where a lost love is the center of the story. Not a romance. Not a romance, please. That would be too easy. And I'm going with, I like this book. I've read it twice. I'd give it away as presents. It's one of those, like a big book that reads really fast. It's called Shadowram. I guess they made a movie out of it too a few years ago, which I haven't seen yet. But Steve Donahue liked it. Give it a thumbs up. Has a great romance in it, and there's a sequel to this called The Mountain Shadow, which I have, and it's just as good and just as rich. One of my commenters extraordinaire, Mick, mentioned it, and I'm glad he did, so I could remember it in this tag. Prompt 3. Nick the narrator was a character in the story and the narrator. He really put you in the picture. Who is your favorite narrator? Well, there's a damn good narrator in Salinger's Catcher in the Rye. Mr. Caulfield, Holden. But my favorite J.D. Salinger narrator, possibly it's up there in his writing, is Buddy Glass of the Glass family and Franny and Zoe. Now I'm trying to think of the oldest brother, Glass, who commits suicide. Spoiler alert, in Perfect Day for Banana Fish in 9 Stories. what's his first name? Leave it in the comments below. I appreciate that. But yeah, Buddy Glass smoking a cigar. He's 13 years old, I think, and maybe even younger, smoking a cigar, half a cigar, leaves it on the bathtub while he's taking a bath talking to his sister. 4. What is some advice given to you in your younger and more vulnerable years that you've been turning over in your mind ever since? Don't bet on the races. Yes, when I was a wee lad in Toledo, Ohio, I watched a lot of cartoons, read a lot of Mad magazines, and one of my favorite characters was Foghorn Leghorn. In one episode, said, don't bet on the races. Prompt 5. Tom Buchanan is not a good man, but is done in a very subtle manner. Name a book that the character is not obviously bad, but as you get to know him, he is very, very bad. I thought about this for a while. Tom Buchanan is a bigoted racist, bully, misogynist. Can't say that word. And Sherri picked Y.O.U, and he's one of my favorite villains. And Othello, boy, I love to hate him. He's treacherous. But who did I go for? I went with JC and Light in August, my favorite Faulkner book. You guys know that? Hashtag Faulkner in August, 25 coming out. Brian at Bookish and I started that thing 7 years ago. And we started with my favorite novel, Light in August, named it Faulkner in August. Can't wait to get back to that. So JC, Jesus Christ? No! Joe Christmas. Burn the house down, MFer Joe Christmas in Light in August. Oh, but somehow, talking about subtle, somehow Faulkner gets you to root for him. Light in August. One of Oprah's book club pick. About 20 years ago, but it was. So I'm going to tag some people. Let's go, Al. Okay, Justin at Triumphal Reads has been doing tags, and this is if you haven't read this classic, I know you've been reading more classics in your repertoire. This would be a great one if you haven't read it, or read again. Roy Reads Anything. Debs at Rainer Reads stuff. Too Light to the Trek. I saw you back. He's back in the Finnegan's Wake. He's in the Finnegan's Wake group. So maybe he'll do this tag. Ain't too tight. Jenny J-Balls Sonya at God, I almost called her channel name wrong. An Enthusiastic Reader. We're going to be buddy reading later this year. Maeve at Maeve Ever Reads. We just buddy read Middlemarch. Let's see. How about Nicole's Book Nook? She tagged me in some killer tags, like the Celtic song tag, something like that, and others. And Nicole. James at Quaint and Curious Volumes. He's going to be a guest on Monday Live. I think, Monday Live up here too. Jim, another Jim at Jim's books, reading and stuff. And I just added Brian. So, I want to add Elaine at Cobalt Dragon. And this tag, I just remembered Kat because I think she's trying to read some more classics too in her repertoire, and in her quest for knowledge. And this would be a great classic to read, Kat. So that's enough, man. God, that's enough tags. And Kat's already been tagged. I skipped a group of people. I also wanted to tag Randy Ray, I've been tagging you, Randy. I'm mentioning you, and you're not doing the tags. And Gareth at Book Songs and Other Magic. And his partner in crime, Dave and Olive's partner in crime at Book Blether. And I also, oh yeah, MJ, if you care to do this tag, get it out there. Appreciate it. I think you're doing tags again, aren't you? So that's it. Hope to see you again. And if you're not subscribed, what are you doing watching this? I mean, how did you come upon this? Leave it in the comments. Appreciate it.